Let the claws of winter take them. Lie them still in a cold grave. Hello, my lovely monsters. I'm Foss the Silver Chimera, and if you want a fun build that proves winter is in fact coming, then allow me to present Vervid Wrath. First up, our exotic bow, Wish-Ender. This comes with the perk Queen's Wrath. Fully drawing the bow lets you see targets through walls, and it's intrinsically anti-barrier. Next up, we have Broadhead. This lets arrows overpenetrate targets and damage targets multiple times on the way out. And a little bonus, this bow does an extra 10% damage to taken. So that's pretty cool. Wish-Ender is a strong bow that does a respectable amount of damage, for a primary at least. Now moving to the armor, we're wearing the exotic gauntlets Osmiomancy Gloves. This comes with the perk Vervid Cold Snap. Your Cold Snap grenades gain an additional charge, and they recharge quicker on hits, and the Seekers travel further. With these, we're able to toss a grenade constantly and just sit back. Pop heads like it's nobody's business. Now let's crank it up a notch. We're on Stasis, and make sure to have Cold Snaps equipped for the build to work. For our aspects, first up, Ice Flare Bolt. Shattering frozen targets spawns Seekers that track and freeze other targets nearby. This is key to the loop. So, when you throw a grenade, it starts chaining frozen baddies for your own personal firing range, perfect for Wish-Ender, thus making more Seekers. Next up, Glacial Harvest. Freezing targets makes stasis shards, and while this is equipped, the shards give you frost armor. Freezing targets is what we do here, so might as well become tankier while doing it. Plus, we can use those shards and the frost armor for fun things coming up. For the fragments, Whisper of Fissures to increase the damage of breaking frozen targets, Whisper of Rending so Wish-Ender does more damage to frozen targets, Whisper of Conduction so stasis shards come to you, Whisper of Rime to increase the stack count and duration of frost armor. This allows us to bump our damage output and keep frost armor up as long as possible. Now let's talk about the artifact. Refresh Threads so shards give us more ability energy, Semi-Auto Striker so we can gain armor charge from our bow, Elemental Coalescence for the chance at more shards, that fresh bullet smell so when picking up ammo, Wish-Ender does more damage, and finally, Argent Quiver to increase Wish-Ender's damage even further. These mods help us focus the build and push Wish-Ender into new levels of lethality. As for the stats, you want to focus Grenade and Weapon to get your Cold Snap ASAP and increase Wish-Ender's damage against bosses and champions. The armor we want to use is the Tech Set. Say that 5 times fast. We can capitalize on the flashbang effect, and it's very fun to stun an enemy and then freeze them. Here's the armor mods. These focus on making orbs and turning all those shards we're making into armor charges to boost our stats and our bow as far as they possibly can. This build is very fun and effective. The Cold Snaps crawl along and choose your targets. As the ice spreads, you start shattering, making shards, buffing your weapons, giving yourself frost armor. You're hard to kill, and you kill easily. It's the best of both worlds. And who knew Wish-Ender could be such an effective flashbang? But that's what makes builds fun. Now, let's talk fashion. Here's the outfit. I wanted to be a mythical archer in the cold. So I went with the, oh lord, Couturier cover helmet for all the medallions. Then I used the Wormguard robes to get that cloth look, and it has a very ornate design to them, which I really liked. Then I went with the Blue Shift Dream Shader because it makes me feel like a ghost veiled in the snow. I dig it. Now, I made a short with a variant color scheme, so tell me which one in the comment section below you like more. But for now, that's Vervid Wrath. Tell me what you think. Do you like the build? Do you like the outfit? Are there any suggestions you'd make? Talk to me in the comment section below. If you don't know what to say, how about Vervid? That seems appropriate. As always, big thanks to Miss E and Odin. I couldn't do it without y'all. Could you do me a favor and freeze the subscribe button solid and hit it in the neck with an arrow that belonged to a mythical blue lesbian? That'd be great. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We hit 1,500 and we're already on our way to 16. So thank you so much and welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you want more of my builds, I have a playlist right here. And if you want more Destiny content, I have a shorts playlist right here. Feel free to check those out. Here's some gameplay of the build in action. I'm Foss the Silver Chimera. I hope you have a joyous day despite the world trying to tear you down. I will see all of you beautiful monsters next time.
boss on the field, and it's a big one.